All right. Um, that was as hard as I expected. No surprises. Um, Jamaica looked positively deadly on the counter. I thought that had Howard not kicked into action, we probably would have lost this game. Jamaica unfortunate to go down with Blake in the opening minutes of this match, their best goalkeeper, and arguably the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Well deserved Golden Glove winner. But Miller, the substitute for the Reggae Boys, also made some pretty decent saves to keep Jamaica alive in this match as well. So, there's a whole question of would he have saved Altidor's free kick? It's pointless to speculate on it because we'll never know. Speaking of which, Altidor's free kick, uh, we've scored two great free kicks in consecutive matches. Clint Dempsey last week, or excuse me, a few days ago, and Josie Altidore tonight. Altidore is arguably being better. It sort of mirrored Jamaica's free kick goal against Mexico in their semifinal match. It's an absolute stunner, wonderfully taken. Uh, I got off of my seat when he made that in, and we went into the half with the 1-0 lead. Uh, I just thought that for the most part, the opening stages of this game, United States dominant as many would have expected. Jamaica was too easily opened up at the back. We could have gone ahead very early on. But second half, Jordan Morris made an absolutely critical defensive error. He lost his mark. He lost his man Watson from the corner kick that Jamaica, where they found the equalizer. It was poor man marking on his behalf, but he did redeem himself later on towards the end of the game. I'll get into that in a bit. But for the most of the second half, we were on the back foot. It looked like we were going to concede again. We responded positively for the most part, but that didn't happen until around the 70th minute or so. From the moment that Jamaica equalized until about maybe the 65th minute, I think, uh, we looked like we had lost all sense of momentum. We couldn't string together a coherent string of passes. Jamaica kept winning the ball in tight spaces, and the the shift in momentum didn't really settle down until uh, the latter 15 or 20 minutes of this match. And a couple of really nice 1-2 passes up front in the final third between Villafania and Paul Areola, but we just couldn't get on the end of one of our chances and just tuck one in the back of the net. Clint Dempsey hitting the post made me want to scream because I just felt like all of our chances right now are not going our way, and we don't put them away, we could be punished in extra time. You have to think of a very physical, very more athletic side like Jamaica. This game goes into extra time. I think they benefit from it. I think they have more energy. And Jordan Morris's goal came off of a defensive error, of a failed clearance in the Jamaican box. But you take your chances when they come to you. Blast it into the back of the net, beat Miller in the 83rd minute, I believe. And I believe it was a well deserved victory. I'm happy that we won. The United States are back on top of the CONCACAF region for the first time since 2013. Sixth title overall. That means the United States is now just one behind Mexico. Mexico with seven. The United States now with six Gold Cup titles. And of course, we all know Canada with that one title from back in 2000. But, I'm happy. People say this tournament doesn't mean anything. Of course it does. You see the look on the players' faces, what it means for them to win this trophy. It's a competitive region. It's not an easy region to qualify from for the World Cup. Uh, the third highest performing continent at the previous World Cup back in Brazil. So CONCACAF is no joke. So winning a tournament like this, there is meaning. It is not an easy tournament to win. And I'm always glad when the United States wins a major international. trophy. I consider this. I watched the match. I consider this an early birthday gift for me. I really enjoy. I like watching my country do well in international tournaments. I picked the United States to win this tournament. I'm glad that prediction came true. I had them beating Honduras in the final, but my reasons for that are you can go back to my old video and watch that. But nonetheless, I'm glad with my pre-tournament prediction, got it correct. United States back on top of CONCACAF. The balance really has been restored. This is a region whose tournament is won by either Mexico or the United States, almost always. So the United States winning this one sort of, it sets the ship right. All is right with the world. It's all about balance. And the fact that Mexico and the United States are now only separated by one title, it shows you sort of equilibrium going on in CONCACAF at the moment. For Jamaica, they have to be devastated because 2 Gold Cup finals in a row. There's no one knows if they're going to get back to a third final. This is a generation that may not be around for a much longer time. Beat the United States in the semifinal in 2015, lost the final to Mexico, beat Mexico in the 2015 semifinal, lost to the United States in the final. There's something just, I don't know, kind of ironic and poetic about that. But look, Jamaica, this is a team that overachieved. In my opinion, I thought they overachieved because I had them advancing from their group as one of the best third-placed teams and then going out in the quarterfinals. They made a return trip to the final again. And for them, they just have to move forward and focus on qualifying for the 2022 World Cup because unfortunately for them, they did not qualify for the CONCACAF Hex, the second to last round of CONCACAF qualifying. In their defense, though, they were in a very tight group in the previous round with Costa Rica, Panama, and a Haiti team that was much better than people thought. So it's understandable why Jamaica did not make it to the Hex. But hopefully they'll make it in 2022. They'll build upon these last 2 Gold Cup performances with their new manager, Theodore Whitmore, who was a goalkeeper for Jamaica at the 1998 World Cup. And hopefully for them, they'll make it to the World Cup in 2022, or at the very least put on a good performance in the Hex. So for Jamaica, it's another learning experience. It's a big disappointment, though, because it must hurt to lose another final. Argentina knows all too well how they feel, if not much more. Sorry, I know I had to bring that up. But for the United States, I'm happy that we won the Gold Cup. So to all my American subscribers, congrats to the guys. We did it. Champions of CONCACAF. We now have half of a ticket punched to the 2021 Confederations Cup if it does take place, because the winner of this Gold Cup plays the winner of the 2019 Gold Cup in a one-match playoff in the fall of 2019, and the winner of that will go on to participate in the Confederations Cup in Qatar in 2021. Again, if the Confederations Cup is still around, if FIFA have not gotten rid of it altogether. So, congratulations, USA. I'm happy. Got the job done. Gold is gold. Trophy's a trophy. Take it.